The ATM business, ATM machine business, however you want to refer to it. By the way, ATM stands for automated teller machine. So when you say ATM machine business, you're saying automated teller machine. But that's okay. I say it anyway because people are used to it. Anyway, so when you want to start an ATM business, can you do so with little to no cash? That's what this video is going to be about. Hey there, my name is Carey Buck, and I have been an independent ATM owner-operator since 2009, and I've been teaching people just like you since 2011 how to start their own profitable ATM businesses. So I do a lot of calls, and I hear folks, or my sales folks hear folks wanting to get started with no money, but they want to start an ATM business. You know, there are some people out there that want you to believe that you can start an ATM business with no money. And there's a part of it that's true, but then there's a part of that that's not true. So I want to kind of put it in context right here, right? And I want to make sure you are on the right path, the right frame of mind when we talk about this, okay? So obviously the ATM business, having an ATM machine, you need money to be inside the machine, because without money inside the machine, like cold hard cash, nobody can take it out. If nobody can take money out of your machine, you can't make money, right? So clearly we need money for the ATM business. So let's just all establish that right now. You need money to be in the ATM business, right? You have to purchase an ATM. Hopefully you get insurance. You have to put cash inside the machine. Like, there are physical things that you need to have cash for the ATM business, right? So let's establish that, okay? So now the question becomes, does it have to be your money, right? Do you physically have to have money inside your bank account? Do you physically have to have money under your mattress, right? I would say the safest way to get involved in the ATM business is yes, if you physically have money in your bank account, you physically have money under your mattress that you have specifically set aside to invest, right? So you're choosing the ATM investment instead of real estate, or instead of cryptocurrency, or instead of stocks or something else, but you're choosing to take that money and invest it in ATMs. That's the safest, best way to get involved in this business. Plus, it's the most cost-effective way, meaning it's not going to cost you more money, right? You know, you're not going to be paying interest. You're not going to be paying, you know, excessive fees for that money that is in your bank account already or under your mattress, right? That's the best way to do it. That is the way that I recommend folks do it. I prefer to work with people who already have money, to be quite honest with you, just because I know it's better for them, right? I know it's going to make them feel better. It's going to make them feel more secure. It's going to not make them stressed out, saying, oh my God, I borrowed money from somebody. Now I got to pay it back. And I got to make sure I'm making this money or I'm going to get stressed out, right? I know in order for them to be super successful, they need to be even keel. No stress, no financial stress, no nothing, right? So for me, when I choose to work with somebody, I like it to be somebody that actually has that money set aside in their bank account, under their mattress, wherever, right? But they have it, and they know it's for an investment, okay? Can you use what's called OPM, okay? And OPM is just a abbreviation for other people's money. Other people's money. Can you get started in the ATM business with OPM? Of course you can. Honestly, it's how I got started, right? I got started in 2009 with a small business line of credit and cash advances on 2 credit cards. Yeah, you might be thinking, but Carey, they're not people. No, but it's still OPM. It's other people's money. It's the bank's money, line of credit. It's the credit cards company money, cash advance, right? It's still OPM, right? It's just not a person per se, right? It's not like Bob off the street that we know, or Aunt Hilda, right? So yes, you can get started with OPM, but you gotta be really conscious of what you're doing, and you gotta be really diligent about paying that money back, right? You don't want to get into a situation where you're getting all these cash advance on credit cards and to get your training and to buy your machine and to put the cash inside the machine, and then you just go on this rampage, just buying shit with credit cards on cash advance and stuff, and you're not really paying them back diligently, right? You don't want to be that person. Like, you have to, if you're gonna go use OPM like that, be diligent about paying it back, and pay it back no matter how your ATMs are performing, right? Because contrary to popular belief with some of the mentors out there, it's not always puppy dogs and rainbows and fairy tales out there, right? Sometimes when you get started, you start slow and you don't make the money that other people tell you you're going to make, right? But you still got to pay shit back, right? That's why, you need to be prepared. That's why I'm not a huge fan of starting with OPM, but I can't talk too much about it because that's how I started, right? That's how I started. So if there's people out there that are motivated, they're like, dude, nothing's stopping me. I'm going to do this. Great, but have a plan to pay that back, even if your machines can't do it yet. Hopefully that makes sense. Does that make sense, guys? Even if your machines can't pay it back religiously, right? Consistently, okay? And then, sure, you can use something called private money, which is, Aunt Hilda or Bob down the street or whomever, but you using their money to fund your business. It's a little more expensive when you do things like that. It's a little more expensive to get involved in business when you borrow money from either people or credit cards or banks, right? Because, yeah, you got to pay back the money that you're borrowing, but you're paying back interest as well. Again, another reason why I love for people to set in motion a plan to put money aside. Let's say 10% or 20% from every paycheck. Put that money aside in an account that you're specifically just going to use that money to invest in. Now you don't have to pay anybody back. Now you don't have to pay extra interest to anybody as well, right? So you're feeling real safe and secure with this investment right here, right? There's no stress, okay? There's no stress because, oh my God, I placed my first ATM and it's not doing great like some of the other people say it's going to do. How am I going to pay anybody back, right? There's no stress. There's nobody to pay back. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to everybody. Yes, I know there are some people out there that are highly, highly motivated that may not have money and you want to go the OPM route. Okay, do it. Just know that you should pay that back religiously, no matter what. You need to have a plan to pay that back no matter what, okay? Or you may end up getting yourself in a financial pickle that could be a little bit tough to get out of, right? That could put more stress on you when you're trying to do something good by starting a business and an investment, right? Especially if you're doing private money. I really don't recommend folks doing private money when they're first starting out. Private money from actual individuals. I really don't recommend that just because a lot of time the money that folks are going to lend to you comes from an IRA. Right? It comes from a self-directed IRA. So that's a retirement fund for them. Right? So you are messing with people's retirement. Right? I don't advocate people just starting in this business messing with people's retirement, right? Unless you have a safe, secure, very well-paying job where if your ATM business takes a little bit to take off, you can use the income from your job to pay back this private money lender. That's the only way I would recommend you using private money to start, okay? Just my 2 cents. I mean, I'm all about doing things legally, ethically, and just responsibly, right? Don't do things that could get you or someone else in financial trouble, basically, all right? You do need money to be in the ATM business, okay? It doesn't have to be yours, but the safest way, the most profitable way is if it is yours, okay? And if that means you have to wait a little bit longer to save, well, then wait a little bit longer to save. If you're already at the point where you're investing in other avenues like real estate and stocks and all kinds of stuff, and you want to diversify and switch things up and you have money, set aside to invest, yes, totally get involved. The business requires money and you have money, okay? But yeah, the ATM business, the ATM machine business, the automated teller machine business, doesn't matter how you want to refer to it, it does require money. I just think best practice is, yes, use your own money if you can, at least to start. When you get bigger or when you want to do mobile events, private money is a great way to go because it's just a short. You can do a short-term loan for mobile events, right? So that's a great way to go because mobile events are an amazing way to get big chunks of cash in small time frames versus permanent placement, which is going to give you consistent monthly passive income over and over. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. If you guys have any questions about that, please feel free to post them below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. You can click on that little ATM machine there. Click on that ATM machine to subscribe to this channel. Also, at the end, there is going to be a smiling little boy sitting there with me. You can click on that and you'll subscribe to the channel as well. Also, up here or up here, there's going to be a link and it'll show you a video that you can click on where you can spend a day with me, right? Not like actually spend the day with me, but through video. So you can check it out. It's basically spending a day with an ATM business owner. And then if you would like some more information about the ATM business, please feel free to go to atmbusinessblueprint.com. There you can get my ATM business roadmap, which will show you how I went from zero to generating $3,000 to $5,000 plus per month by placing ATMs in my local businesses. Again, that's just permanent placement. That doesn't even account for the mobile side of my business. Okay. Also, you're invited to my free Facebook group. It's called ATM Money Makers, and you can get there just by going to atmmoneymakers.com. I'm going to warn you though, you got to answer some questions to get into the group. If you do not answer the questions to get into the group, you will not be approved to come into the group. My assistant has very detailed instructions on who can and cannot get into the group. And one of the people that cannot get in the group are people that don't answer the questions. So answer the questions. All right. Again, it's atmmoneymakers.com. Don't forget, like I said, subscribe to this channel. You can click the ATM machine, like this video. And again, if you have any questions, post them below. Also, let me know what you want the next video to be about. All right. My name is Carey Buck. And again, you can go to atmbusinessblueprint.com and you grab my free ATM business and roadmap. It'll show you how I went from zero to $3,000 to $5,000 per month by placing ATMs in my local businesses. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. And may you live happily off of passive income.